my wife's birthday, so that's how we're starting this video.
Yeah.
Eric and Adam here with you again. Today we're going to show you how to do volume swells using two different pieces of equipment. First, we're going to do it with a delay pedal. I've got an Eventide time factor, and then we're also going to teach you how to do it with an Eventide space pedal. So that's a reverb pedal, both by Eventide. And yeah, so basically when you want to use volume swells is at the beginning of songs, when it's kind of in down spots, when it's more quiet spots, in transitions from one song to the next, like those type of times, during a prayer, during different times like that when it comes to worship music. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the Eventide time factor, and I'll get Adam to come over here and get a shot of the pedal, and we'll kind of go from there. So here we go. We're going to start with a basic thing. I'm just on a basic delay. It's on a dotted 8 delay setting right now, but you can do it on a quarter note, anything like that, it'd be fine. So we're going to start with our dry mix, our dry wet mix. Basically what I do is for this, I'm going to put it around 17 or 18, somewhere in there, because what you get is, this is just with the delay on, just so you can hear the echoes. So the volume of the delay isn't too loud. If you turn it up, you know, around 50, you're going to get the same volume as your first initial hit on the delay. So we don't want that to happen. We want it to be down here lower. Somewhere around there. Okay, the next thing, the only other thing that really matters is your feedback level. On here, it's right here. You want it to be really high so that the feedback continues to go on for quite a long time. So if I go 80, you'll hear... So the delay keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. So that's kind of the settings we want to do. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're gonna go back to the guitar. You're going to turn your volume pedal all the way off. So your volume pedal's down here. You can do this without a volume pedal. I'll show you with the volume pedal first, and I'll show you without after that. You're going to want to pluck the note pretty hard, pretty aggressively. You want to pluck the note like you'll probably be able to hear it through the camera. But you want to pluck it with no volume coming through, and then about half a second after you pluck it, you want to take your volume up so it's real smooth. Okay, so you have, with the delay pedal off, it would sound like this. But then when you go back down, you lose your volume. Here's another note. Okay, so it doesn't really sound that great, doesn't really work that well. Add the delay on there, and all you do is you hit your note. You have that sustain. When you take your volume pedal back down, you still have the volume going because it's carrying over from the pedal. So you go to another note. As soon as you get all the way to the top of the volume swell, bring your foot back down. Okay, so here we go again. Start over. Okay, so you're letting your volume go all the way up, and then you're bringing it back down, getting ready for the next note. So everyone, you want to start all the way down and go all the way up. Okay. If you have a guitar like this, it's really great for volume swells because you have a Bigsby on there. That will kind of have some, you can just kind of change the note a little bit. I'll show you what I mean by that. You don't want to push it down too hard. You just kind of want to barely tap it and kind of shake it just a little bit to get this sound. Okay, so that is with an Eventide time factor with whatever we're doing here, volume swells. So we're going to take you around here again, and we're going to go to the space pedal. So Adam, my camera guy, you will come back over here. Isn't Adam a great camera guy?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. So we're going to start here. Eventide space pedal. I'm using a Echo Space, which is built into the pedal. It's one of the presets that I just turned up the mix on, and so I'm going to turn that on. Okay, and the delay pedal is off, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Now this has so much more carryover and thickness to it that this is typically the sound that I will use. I won't use a delay pedal because I have that pedal, but if you don't have that pedal, then you're going to want to use a delay pedal. So here's kind of the same note, same sound, but a different sound. Here we go. That sound, it kind of lasts for a long time. It sounds real airy, real spacey, things like that. Another thing you can do, like let's say you don't have a volume pedal, you roll your volume back, do the same thing. Hit the note, it back down, hit the note. Back down. Okay, so it's definitely better if you have a volume pedal. You can be a lot more smooth with it, things like that. The only other thing I would say with volume swells, there's many different ways to do them, I'm sure. But another thing that's pretty cool that we can do is if you bend the note, let's say we're in the key of, B, okay? So our key of B, we're going to go to the B pentatonic scale, which would be right here. Okay, so we're going to go to the G string, and we are going to bend that note up with our volume down. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume all the way down. We're going to bend that note up, okay, to there. And then once we get to the top of the bend, we're going to turn our volume up slowly as we begin to bring that note back down to where it's supposed to be, where it starts at. Okay, so here's that all in one. Here we go. Okay, I'll do it again. Here we go. And then you can go to another note. Okay, so that's with the volume on the guitar, or you can go to the volume pedal and do it anywhere anywhere you want to go. So here we go. Volume's up. Okay, so anyway, those are just some things that you can add on just to kind of add some thickness and just a different sound. If you have any questions, just email eric@stonewaterchurch.com, adam@stonewaterchurch.com, or leave a message at the bottom of the page. Catch you later.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
Happy birthday!